Hey Scorpios, I hope you guys are doing great. It's Tipsy here to do your general love reading for whenever you are led to this message. Let's jump right in and start by pulling some oracle cards to see what energies are surrounding you guys right now. And the first card out, we have Fixed Moon, Hold Your Vision. Let's see what else is surrounding this reading for my Scorpio collective right now. What else is happening around my Scorpios? Okay. We have The Situation Will Improve. And let's pull one last oracle card for your overall energy. And we have Express Your Love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay. Oh, Scorpio. This feels like a bit of a heavy energy, right? And I don't necessarily think that it's that it has to do with a sort of deep relationship that you're in right now. It almost feels as though there's an energy of being stuck. And, part of you is sort of thinking, I really would like a relationship. Like, it seems very sweet. Like, it's getting cold outside. It would be nice to celebrate the holidays with someone. But your relationship track record up until this point maybe hasn't been the best. And maybe it's made you a little bit hesitant to put yourself out there, to even sort of give an indication that you are interested in someone else. It feels like an energy of being shy. Not because this is not something that you don't want, but because there seems to be some nervousness or underlying fear that you're going to get hurt. And it feels as though Spirit is saying that, if a relationship is what you're looking for, if that's something that you would want to have for yourself, then you're going to have to put yourself out there a little bit, because things are not going to sort of get better in terms of your romantic life if you don't take those steps, if you don't open yourself up to possibilities. So let's get into some tarot and see what messages Spirit has for you. And it's interesting, I just heard the song Step by Step by Whitney Houston. I think it was in the movie The Preacher's Wife. Don't quote me on that. But yeah. So looking at your current energy, we have Death in reverse. And we also have the Five of Swords in reverse. For your person, wow. It's a good chunk of cards that came out. We have the Priestess in reverse, we have the Sun in reverse, and we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. For obstacles, challenges, and what's currently hidden, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. For advice from Spirit, we're not taking all of those cards. It was like 7 cards that came out. Advice from Spirit. Advice from Spirit, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. And for the potential outcome, all right, we got a few. We have the Queen of Wands, we have the Fool, and we also have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So let's grab some more tarot and see if we can clarify these a little bit further. Okay. For my Scorpios, your current energy, we have the Chariot in reverse. For your person's energy, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Obstacles, challenges, and what's currently hidden. We have Justice. Advice from Spirit. Wow, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse, and we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. And for your potential outcome, we have the Hermit. Okay, so Let's get into this, Scorpio. Looking at your current energy, we have Death in reverse, we have the Five of Swords in reverse, and we have the Chariot in reverse. There is so much sort of conflicting energy that's happening right now for you. It feels as though you're stagnant, right? When we have the Death card, it's usually the ending of something, the beginning of something new. It's a fresh start. It's releasing something and then moving forward. It's transformation. And it doesn't feel like for you right now, Scorpio, that things are transforming very much. With the Five of Voices in reverse, there seems to be this deep desire to be able to let your guard down, to not be so conflicted, to not be in your head. I think you just want something calm, but there's a lack of movement. It almost feels as though you're paralyzed right now, that you're just not moving. And it's such, I don't know how to, it's such a frustrating feeling is what I'm getting for this, because it's like you have just two separate minds. Like one where it's like, I would like a relationship. And then the second was, but I'm not putting myself out there. I'm not doing anything. I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to risk anything. And so you just sort of stay where you are. You stay stuck in one place. Now, for your person, I mean, if it's any comfort, I don't think that they're particularly content with where they are when it comes to romance either. We have the Priestess in reverse. We have the Sun in reverse. We have the Seven of Swords, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. So it feels as though this person, I think they have their own path, right, that they're on right now. While you're dealing with your stuff, it feels like this person is kind of dealing with their own stuff too, where they might have had the experience where they didn't necessarily trust their own intuition when it came to relationships. And as a result, they've dealt with some liars, they've dealt with some cheaters, some scammers. And it's not left them in the best place. But the good thing is that they're working on it, right? They're working on healing. They're working on their own happiness, independent of relationships. They're working on trusting themselves more, listening to their inner voice, listening to their higher self, in knowing what's right for them, what if the person is for them or if the person is not for them, and making sure that they sort of come into whatever their next situation is with a greater level of self-awareness, a greater level of perception, all of that good stuff. So, while you're focusing on you and trying to make your own decisions, this person is also sort of focusing on themselves, making sure that they are healthy and ready for their next chapter as well. What we see for obstacles, challenges, and what's currently hidden, I don't necessarily see any obstacles outside of you getting out of your own head, Scorpio. With the Two of Pentacles in reverse, this is no longer juggling. This is finding that balance, getting on solid ground, and the trumpet of judgment is going to ring, right? I think that you are going to make the decision to be more open, to put yourself out there, to take a chance on potentially finding love again. Because I think that as uncomfortable as this, as uncomfortable as it may feel to sort of take that leap and to put yourself out there, sort of show that you're available and interested in dating, it's less uncomfortable than the stagnant energy that you found yourself in. So it's almost like the lesser of two evils is going to come out on top, and the lesser of two evils is you getting back out into the dating world. So looking at the advice from Spirit, we have the Five of Cups in reverse, we have the 7 of Cups in reverse, and we also have the 10 of Swords in reverse. And these messages from Spirit are all about letting go. Whatever regrets that you may have, all of the, well, what if this had worked out? What if that had gone differently? What if I had said this? What if I had done that? Spirit is saying it's time to let that go. The hurt that you've experienced, it's time to let that go. There may be a situation where you may be, to a certain extent, sort of romanticizing the past and what happened. And Spirit is saying, look at it raw. No rose-colored glasses. You're going to have to sort of look at those hard truths and those hard lessons if you're going to release this energy and be able to move forward. But it's time for you to do that. It's time to look at things as they were so that you can take whatever lesson it is from it and release it and move forward. So looking at your potential outcome, we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Fool, we have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, and we also have the Hermit. So I think for you, Scorpio, this is not, going to be an overnight process. Like healing rarely ever is, like true deep healing. It takes some time. And I feel like right now you're in the thick of it, right? Because you have this sort of conflicting energy, which means that things are not necessarily resolved inside for you. And so I think that you're going to take a little bit more time to sort of process things. But we see you with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. That means that you are coming out of that energy where you're on the outside looking in. You're coming out of hermit mode. There's no more feeling as though you're missing out on something because you're getting back out there. With the Queen of Wands and the Fool, this is you taking a leap and actually being excited about exploring what could be. Being excited about the prospect of meeting new people and saying that, yeah, I'm open. I'm open to getting to know you and seeing what's happening. So I do think that once you do this, you will cross paths with this person who's been working on themselves. And I'm not feeling anything super serious right off the bat, but I think that this person is going to be sort of a good entry for you back into the world of dating and sort of getting you in a place of, I don't want to say that this person is like practice, but they're going to get you more comfortable with just the act of meeting and getting to know someone. So, I think that they'll serve their purpose. I don't necessarily feel that this is like your forever ever person, but it will be a nice transition and a nice way of sort of testing your readiness for getting back out there. I do think that you will get to this point and you'll hang out with this person a little bit. I don't feel that spark, that like super connection, but they're not a bad person. It's just one of those things where it's like, I don't know that this person excites me. I don't think they're exactly what I'm looking for. No hard feelings, but there's probably somebody better suited to you. There's somebody better suited to me. So best of luck in finding them is kind of what I'm feeling is going to happen. So, but it's a good start. It's a very, very good start for you, Scorpio. So let's pull one last oracle card for you and see what final message Spirit has. And the final card that we have for you is respect. You value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love. And so I think that this card is actually a reflection of what's going to be your interaction with this person, right? Where it's not that they're bad, not that they're going to do anything crazy or just like ridiculously mean or disrespectful. It just feels as though you all are going to be looking for two different things. And it's not going to be something where you're super disappointed or angry or anything like that. It's more like, yeah, we're not looking for the same things, but I hope that you find what you're looking for. I hope that I find what I'm looking for. And it's going to be just sort of an easy, clean break. But it will make you a lot more comfortable with sort of going through that vetting process of meeting someone, seeing what they're looking for, seeing if you're compatible. It's almost like taking lessons, right? This is just another lesson on your path to love. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Scorpio. I hope that this was helpful and I hope that it resonated. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you huge hugs.